Hello, my name is Kelly, and I am going to be teaching you how to take a order for a patient on the 5th floor. Any floor will do, but the 5th floor, the pulmonary rehab floor, is very specific on how orders are taken for patients. I start at about 7:30 in the morning getting orders. Now, you can start getting orders at 7 o'clock, but I don't start till 7:30 because it gives the nurses and techs time to get the patient's blood sugars drawn and all of that, so then they know their sugars are good to be able to eat. So after that, we will get their order, like I said, and then when their food gets here, we'll deliver it. So how to take an order. We use a system called a WOW, which is a computer that we push around to take patients' orders. You will pull up the said patient by their room number. So I'll use an example, room 5101, patient example name would be like Mary Smith. So you'll go into the patient's room after pulling up their name, and you'll say, hello, room service, or hello, dietary, either one will work. And you will tell them, announce yourself, and then you'll be like, this is room 5101. Can you please state your name and date of birth? She'll say Mary Smith, 12/18/1962, as an example. Perfect. Would you like to order some breakfast, or would you like to order some lunch? Would you like to order some dinner? Whichever meal that you're there for. My shift, I have to get breakfast and lunch for the patients. So you'll take their order, you'll put it in the system, you'll hit the print button on the WOW. We take the order in Seaboard on the computer. So you will take that order, print it, it'll push down to the kitchen, and then the kitchen will get the order and they will make it, and then when it comes upstairs, one of our lovely transporters will deliver it, and they will say trays for 51. So you'll go grab the tray, and then you will deliver it to the patient. Again, when you take the tray in, you say, this is room 5101, can you please state your name and date of birth? They will again confirm their name, their date of birth, and then you can give them their tray. If they're a blood sugar, at the bottom of the ticket, it will say insulin. You will need to call the tech. You'd think you'd call the nurse, but you call the tech first. So you'll press, our phone system is called a Vocera. You'll press your Vocera. It should be on your person. Some PNAs wear it on their side pocket. I wear it up here on the collar of my shirt. You will press it and you'll say, call 5101 tech. It'll call the tech. And then the tech will say, hey, this is so-and-so, how may I help you? And I'll say, yes, I have 5101's tray. It says they're a blood sugar. Have you possibly gotten a chance to check their sugar? They'll either say yes or no. If they say no, okay, I'm going to leave their tray in the alcove. It is there for you. You don't have to say anything more than that. But if, let's say, you get more trays and you've noticed that that tray's been sitting in the alcove for quite a while, you call the tech again and say, hey, 5101's tray still in the alcove. Have you gotten the sugar yet? Tray's still out there. And if they say yeah, then they'll be like, then you can go deliver the tray. If they still say no, sometimes you may need to call the nurse to let them know, hey, I've already called the tech a couple times about the patient's tray. It's still sitting in the alcove. They haven't checked their sugar. I can't deliver it to them until they check the sugar, and then the nurse will handle it. But another thing that is different with 51 than most floors is 51 gets a lot of dementia patients. So patients that cannot feed themselves, and they're what we call feeders. Obviously, come on. So you will call the tech and let them know that the tray is there once it arrives. So then the tech can go in and feed the patient. Sometimes it doesn't say feeder on the ticket. It'll say one-on-one assist. So that means the patient is a feeder. There'll also be ones that say assist with tray setup, and that's for the PNA to know that they need to help assist by opening up the patient's items and getting them set up and ready to go. We cannot move them in their bed. If they want moved in their bed, that is something the nurse has to do, or the tech. We can literally just open up their food items and their drink items and get their tray ready for them. We're not allowed to move them. We are not trained. That is not okay. Even if the nurse is like, we're really short staffed, can you please help? I'm sorry, I can't. It's above my job description. I am not allowed to help you. Keep that in mind because you can get in trouble for that. So yeah, if you have any more questions about how to take an order or how to set up a patient or anything like that, please let me know and reach out. Another great thing to remember with feeder trays, if there is more than one in a section, it is great to time them out so the tech has time to feed their patients. Can't feed more than one person at a time, especially because they're not in the same room. Have you ever tried to feed 2 toddlers at once and actually have to help feed them? It ain't easy, so imagine an adult. It's not easy with them either. So, again, any questions? Reach out. You have a great night.